All right, hello everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is gonna be like an energy check-in. I didn't put it like I usually do in the title. I've been doing the title of energy check-ins for years now, and it just seems like everybody else is kind of like using the same thing. But hey, it's cool. Make sure you check out in the description area in my about section. Also, in the community post section, the first book or calendar journal that I have released on Amazon. It is an actual calendar. It also, you can use it as a journal. I want us to get back into um, pen to paper. Okay, it's such a disconnect with us keep using our phones, especially if you're doing a 369 method, you're manifesting. Use this like a journal, a diary. You have plenty of note areas. You could turn and use this book how you want it. I got food journal, budget planner, grocery list. Um, it is an actual calendar in here, but I don't have any dates here, so you can still utilize this book next year. Okay, so you could put 2026, 2027. It don't have to just be for the year of 2025. Um, but of course, if you're using the actual calendar portion that I do have inside of the book, then that's going to expire, right? But make sure you take a look at it. It's good. I've been getting good reviews on it for the people. Oh, I also put you a vision board in there, goal tracker, etc. Okay. So yours won't have this across. This is the author copy. Okay. But make sure you take a look at it. It's reasonably priced and I will appreciate it. So I am coming on at the last minute here. Because I actually wasn't going to do a reading for today. Um, I had just got my perfume in. I ordered some perfume from the company of House of Bow, and it came in this box. So I decided just to keep it and put some of y'all cards in here last night because I didn't feel like putting them back into the larger storage. So and I think I still need to find y'all something even larger for all the cards that I do have um, for them to fit. Okay? Oh, because I want it to sit in my room, but I don't want it to be noticeable by anybody that may come into my room, like maintenance, friends, family. Okay? So I want it to be something that it will hold all the cards, something that has a cover over it, something that got handles to it, so nobody won't know like what's in it, and it will still blend in with the rest of my room. So so they are getting a lot of money out of me right now by keep ordering all these different things. Some of you are Aries moon, ascendant, and or rising, dealing with the Aries, or you are establishing your willpower. Okay, you're establishing your willpower against somebody um, that may be treading very thin on your territory. Okay, let me explain. People don't, and stop with the I'm not an Aries. You are an Aries. Okay, when you are applying for a job, that's your Aries energy. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to submit this application. I'm going to ace this interview. Okay, that's not you as a water sign. No, it's not. So, Western tropical um, astronomy, astrology, like we have been allegedly conditioned to believe that we're only one zodiac sign. You're not. Okay. Again, like when you're applying for a business loan, when you're establishing your first company, starting your website, um, developing your project or your product. Okay, becoming entrepreneurial. You want to become a CEO. That energy, that fire, that's Aries. That's the Aries energy within you. Okay, so some of you are seeking to validate something within or towards something or somebody. You're having or will have the energy to meet this challenge, which is either to stand up to somebody, okay, with your Aries energy, like, hey, you're not going to talk to me like that. You don't be like that when you're in your earth element, you know. hmm You may be a earth sign, yes, for some of you. You may be a water sign, yes, for some of you. But your Aries energy, I see, is coming out, and it's coming out for a reason. Hey, you're not going to talk to me like that. I should know I have an Aries moon, but I'm an earth sign. So when it comes to my feelings and my emotions, and I'm using myself as an example, I don't play that. My Aries energy comes out. Hey, you're not finna talk to me like that. You're not finna address me like that, right? I'm finna stand up for me, myself, and my emotions. I have a very strong willpower when it comes to my feelings and my emotions. And a lot of times I have this demeanor where I just don't give a F. A Aries moon. You know what I mean? So, um, and exactly like I said, your willpower, okay? What you think you know, you're gonna deal with it. Something is coming towards you where you're about to deal with something. It could be something somebody said, how somebody is acting towards you. Um, this could be you getting into your controlling mechanism about yourself right now. Realizing something here that you know you can do it on your own or continue to be on your own because that is that Aries energy as willpower coming out of you. Okay, well I don't need no help. I got it. I got it. Okay. Your Aries willpower is coming out, you know. So, also some of you may be thinking or reaching it can be for some type of promotion, accreditation, allocate, uh I don't know, salary, bonus, job position or job shift or title. Mhm. Because somebody also sees that Aries energy within you, even if you're water, air, or earth, like I said, somebody sees you, that willpower, as Aries energy. Okay. All right. So the house is, what I tell you? First house. First house is Aries. Mm. And we got Jupiter. Oh, yeah. You big bossing. You big bossing up. You're either big bossing up in your job, position, accreditation, title, and or you're stepping up or about to act a show of willpower. And I'm not going to lie to you, also could be a show of aggression. You know, look, I'm tired of this mess. So I've been calm, I've been very timid, I've been patient, but now you finna make my Aries energy come out. Okay? And it's finna come out immediately. Something you're about to do immediately. Okay? And you're projecting yourself out this way too. Your person, if this is about dating, your person can be like, oh shoot, what did I do? Because now they're projecting this fiery energy when they're usually very cuppy, you know, like soft spoken, not necessarily emotional like you're about to cry, but you're like sweet, you know, sweet and patient and kind and nurturing and caring. But I don't know what somebody did, but you're about to show and tell. Five of Cups. You know, this could be you. This could be your person's energy, whoever it is. Um, and you know, even if some of you are about to be let go from a position, you're not finna just sit with it. You're finna turn into or gain this fiery energy. Like, okay, you fired me, you let me go. We're not gonna claim that, right? Okay, you acting like this. Okay, boom. I'm finna be in my Aries energy. I'm finna go get me another job. Just like I got this one, I'm finna get me another one immediately. And this is the energy that you are also projecting out. I could do it on my own. Okay. So, like I said, your actions, your desire, who you are, and what and who you will continue to be, will always showcase, right? So now, if this is your person, like I said a few minutes ago, they could be like, "Oh, junk. What did I start up? What did I stir up?" They're feeling like a five of cups. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have acted that way. They could have been also projecting towards you this fiery Aries energy. Like their first is only about them. They're not reciprocating. There's no sense of harmony or balance. Um, their actions are very fiery. You know, they're showcasing this amazing willpower. Like, hey, what you think you know about me, you don't know. And I'm finna show you or act this way. Um, and it could be that all of a sudden either you're coming into some type of honesty and strength and about to display it, act like it, or say it, or it's going to be come out like in some type of conversation, or this person has towards you. Okay. And like I said, this could be you too, where it's like, hey, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they acted like that. Where is all this coming from? Or you did this to somebody and they're like, oh shoot, what did I do? Okay. And now they're in a sense of despair or regretting. Mm, mm-hmm. Lovers. Now, if you haven't seen or watched my last several videos, it explains a lot and it explains why this information is coming out right now like it is. Okay, so you need to backtrack and go up under my live playlist because I always go live. And you'll find all of the current videos of explaining why this energy is coming out the way it is. First of all, like I told you in several last videos, it's because of Mars moving from Cancer into Leo, a fire energy. Okay. Um, so if somebody was very timid, withdrawn, not very emotional or a sense of connectedness, now they're going to become very fiery. Okay, because now you got fire in a firehouse. We all know what Mars energy is. Especially if they're a masculine that we're talking about, or you are a masculine, you're about to um, be this fiery energy. Okay, you're about to showcase a lot of willpower. For some people, depending on them, their DNA, they could become very aggressive. hmm Very aggressive. Very controlling, very demanding, also. And especially if you have a boss that may be a Aries or a fire sign or something like that, it that don't even matter either. Some type of boss energy, supervisor, manager also will be displaying a lot of this willpower and aggression. Okay, okay, we all know you got the title, but you don't got to act like that. You know, screaming, hollering, being very demanding and aggressive. It's really not even about any zodiac sign right now. It's about the movement of Mars going into Leo. Now, Tropical Western will say differ, but I do Vedic Sidereal on this channel, and it is Mars moving from Cancer into Leo, and you will feel it. Okay, you will feel it. You will see it. It will also be in your own everyday actions. Um, it will also be towards your desires. You may get a little hot and bothered. Okay, with fire being in fire, that's very combustible. So some of your relationships with the Five of Cups to the Lovers here, your relationship or love life can be very combustible. That's like putting gasoline already on a bonfire, or throwing gasoline in the fireplace. Okay, so I'm letting you know now, because tropical western is not going to is saying that this is not happening. Okay, so they may say that Mars is moving into Virgo. Well, okay, but it don't feel like it. So I'm letting you know the true information here. It also is going to be a lot of XEX if you are not celibate, because the fire energy and a lot of masculines are about to heat up. Okay, so they are going to be very frisky. hmm They're going to be very frisky, and you're going to be like, hey, well, we haven't been really connecting like that lately. So how are you coming toward me very aggressively, very hot and bothered? So you don't know how to think or how to decide about this. What direction do you want to go? Do you even still want to do this? Okay, because some of you have already been in the sense of contemplation of leaving this alone. Okay, so it's kind of like at the last minute here, this person and or you um will start to show some type of I don't want to say commitment, not with Mars going into Leo. But see, on the other hand, K2 just moved into Leo, and Rahu has just left Pisces and moved into Aquarius. And I've been talking about that in all the past videos. So like I said, go and take a look at that. Okay. Um because of somebody's actions here, somebody is about to lose a relationship and or lover. Now, I'm not quite sure about everybody. This could be, what's going on in your life. If your person that you're dating or messing around with has somebody else, this also could be that they may even have the courage or the willpower to stop what's going on with you, or vice versa, or to commit to you, and the other person, because of the Mars energy in Leo, may actually leave them. Okay, now I also see a scenario here where if your person is dealing with somebody else and you know it, and they're dealing with you too, with the Five of Cups to the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles, they may lose both of you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you what's going on. Look at that. And being upset. King of Cups in reverse. hmm This is this is like a standstill right now, because whether this is your section or this is your section, whoever this is over here, they will need to show this courage, tenacity, and strength and willpower to fix this. Okay? Now, quickly, we have a strawberry full moon coming up in a couple of days. June the 11th. Mars is leaving Cancer, going into Leo, like I said, on June the 7th, which is like in 2 days. So this is why this is showing like this. Okay? Because Jupiter is also saying, hey, it's time to show some type of growth between the both of you. It's time to show growth between them and whoever else they're messing with. And if it's not present in their actions after this strawberry full moon, there will be a breakup. Okay? Because she's, whoever this is, they're already sitting as the Two of Swords. So something is about to become a Three of Swords. Okay? Something is about to become a Three of Swords unless, like I said, somebody fixes it. Now, it landed in concerned energy because the action, Aries energy, needs to be done, needs to be taken. You understand? She's holding this Ace of Pentacles here. So either your person or you needs to give the Ace 5 plus 1 will be a 6 of Pentacles. You already know what the 6 of Pentacles is, right? So that will be like here. I want to interact. I want to interchange. I want to give, right? Whatever that is. Feelings, emotions, attention, commitment, um, acknowledgement. I've learned my lesson. I understand and I see the blessing with Jupiter and the Ace of Pentacles here. Because the Queen here is also sitting like, hey, if you cannot give me this Ace of Pentacles, which I already got an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the reciprocation, a 6 of Pentacles, is needed to make this Queen of Pentacles feel like staying in this or about this love relationship. Even if this is a job scenario. Okay, you have to give me some type of raise. You have to acknowledge me, because I'm not feeling very um, authentic. I'm not very grounded in this job. I'm not appreciated. Why should I keep giving my time, money, and energy, which is what a pentacle is? And this queen here, it's like it has to be worth the effort to stay as an employee. You know, the same thing as a love relationship or dating somebody or continue to be married. Unfortunately, you know. Okay, I was gonna clarify this queen. See what I'm saying? 4 of Swords. And let's clarify this ace before I let you go. The strength. What did I say? Courage, strength, tenacity, willpower. hmm It's a struggle. It's a struggle for whoever this is to accept and to continue to give. And it's a struggle for this person to give the Ace of Pentacles or to be an Ace of Pentacles in a relationship toward somebody. Same thing, like I said, if this is a job. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles can be like, hey, this is a job, accreditation, acknowledgement, raise, more hours, whatever, right? Okay, yeah, the Magician. Two people or both of you, one person here. Um, this needs to be, it needs to be an effort as the Magician. Okay, it needs to be an effort. So far what I see is swords and pentacles and cups. So the only thing left is the Ace of Wands. Because remember, all the tools are on the table as a magician. So for both of you, and even if this is a company, action, Ace of Wands, fire energy, right? Because all of the other tools are here. The cup, the pentacles, and the sword. So only thing left is the Ace of Wands, which is action, which is fire energy, like I already displayed and showed to you at the top. All right, so before I let you go, let me throw something out here. I'm gonna put one of these. This was like a quick message because I got something to do. And like I also said, Mars moving into Leo. It could be much strength is required for your person to display and to show love. It's a struggle for them. It's a struggle because, this is still the Empress and the Queen is over here. Remember, all of the queens equals the Empress. All of the kings equals the Emperor energy. So much strength is required for this person to turn this King of Cups in the upright and be emotionally available, emotionally accountable, right? Instead of keep shortchanging you, making you feel a sense of displacement, making you feel alone or aloof, feeling left out in the cold, as we say, as a 5 of Pentacles. Um, Sometimes they may act codependent for your emotions or your love. Also can be money or some type of attachment. Mhm. But that's no way to date or to live with somebody, right? It needs to be more than that. But this person has been choosing to leave this relationship or interaction as a Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles. And Jupiter, the universe, is like, no. Okay, you're dealing with the Queen of Pentacles over here. That is also a great lover, or can be a relationship that is long lasting, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is about stability and growth and expansion. But having the lovers also as a clarifier means that she's about love. She's about having that love relationship. She also, um, yeah, like I said, she also is a great lover. It is also can be a masculine. Okay. See, their partnership and alliances, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Right now is going into a point of, is, are you going to continue or become an alliance and a partner with me to ground this, to make it happen? Or are we about to separate? All right, let's see. Seeking the truth. I'll show it to you in the upright. So whoever this is over here right now with the Four of Swords, they're about to take a pause. Okay, they're about to take a break. They're seriously contemplating before they take an action, say something, or even bust any type of move. Okay, because they're seeking the truth. Is this worth it? Is this worth my time? Um, because all this person's seeing is despair, whether they're seeing it or feeling it, or going through it. Okay. But the truth needs to be sought out. It needs to come out, right? And the light, which I believe is like the sun card or the star card here. If it is the star card, like I said, Rahu going into Aquarius and Rahu moving, no. K2 moving into Leo and Rahu moving into Aquarius 11th house. Now, if this is the sun or the star, both are very equivalent to each other. Okay? Both give the same type of energy, enlightenment, healing, the truth. Something needs to be shed light on. Hope, healing, all of that. Mm. Whoever this is, they're very much is at a crossroads. Okay, they don't want to see what they are causing or their actions toward somebody. Now, it also could be financial about this person, but people all have to always remember that this is also life. Everything is not about money. You know, everybody trying to make it about money and this and that, but life is life, and life be lifing. And either you want to commit and be open and loving and grow and expand and be positive toward each other, and be in a relationship or dating somebody where that good fortune can be blessed upon both of you, or you're going to be a liar, cheater, a codependent. I'm just going to take and never give, never open up, never confess. Who wants that? And that's why K2 being in Leo 5th house, when it comes to dating for the next 18 months, a lot of light will be shed on that a lot of people will now be looking for spiritual connectedness when it comes to um, people that they seek out to date. It's not just about Leo fifth house anymore. Oh, let's hook up. Let's just have fun. I just want to go out, doing one night stands. Oh, it don't mean nothing. No. Okay. And you will start to see it. So, like I said, intensity in reverse. So, whoever this is over here, they're about to start to slow down, pull back, and retract, because the truth is about to be bestowed upon them, and they will make a decision. And you see their silence, and you also see the moon on the third eye here. If this person has been quiet and not very opening up about what they want, things that's going on in their life, if they want to commit or offer a commitment, to make and build this relationship stronger, they're about to say, act, and or to do. They probably already have started by the moon, June the 11th. Mm-hmm. Yep. They sure will. What is the silence? What time is it? 2:40. Ordinariness and abundance. See, this Queen of Pentacles over here is realizing that if I keep dealing with you or dealing with this circumstance, it will affect my abundance. It will affect my stability. It would affect my life, my finances, my family. If this person had family or children, it would affect my overall sense of being. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles karma. So, like I said, the Four of Swords to the abundance, this Queen of Pentacles energy or person is like, I have to I have to retract and pull back. The moon is also doing that. Okay. Because I'm not quite sure if you see the moon and the sun, the duality here. I'm not quite sure if this is something that I can actually build on and or rely on. This relationship may have been very intense before, especially with the lovers here. Could have been great sex, great intimacy, a great pull, a very heavy obsession or attraction. That's all fine and good. But I'm a Queen of Pentacles. I'm a long term scenario. I'm not intensity to the lover. And your person could be used to things like that. So they could be feeling and acting like, hey, you know, it was very intense before, but why you're not giving me so much attention and stuff like you used to be, or so much about this like you used to be? It seems like you're drawing or pulling yourself back. But yeah, okay, but you're a King of Cups in reverse. So why wouldn't somebody pull back? You think somebody is not going to notice that? Or keep dealing with the King of Cups in reverse? No. Because at some point, this person was very silent, not saying anything. It could have been some ghosting, separation. It could have been maybe you didn't want to give them any money, and they felt like, okay, so you don't mess with me like that. So I got to make a decision on if I still want to be in this or continue to do this. But this light is also shedding to this person like, wow, they're really a great person though. And it's going to require me a lot of strength to be this person that they need me to be. But this person is not seeing that this is actually a calling for them, that they're not wanting to really answer, to step into, look at there, fifth house of Leo right up under there, and Venus, and Libra. Y'all see me shuffle and put the deck down. We got the Libra, the fifth house of Leo, we got the Jupiter and the Venus all lined up right behind each other. Everything that I'm saying already in this video, right? Imagine that Mars energy going into the fifth house of the power of love, dating, intimacy, sex, right? With the King of Cups in reverse. Oh, that's very dangerous. Okay. Something very dramatically also is going to be a turning point for this person. But like I said, this was an energy check in. Um, I don't know if I can be back tonight. Definitely will be back tomorrow if things go the way that I hope that they go. But if not, then we will pick up by Saturday for the next reading. But all of the readings I have put out will still resonate. So make sure you go and take a look at that. Like I said, check the live playlist and also look at the titles, and they'll be very self explanatory. If I went too fast, make sure you always play it back. Look at the words on the card and let your intuition tell you how to. Okay. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.